Okay, so today I would like to show you how you can create a group assignment through which one person in the group can actually turn in the assignment on behalf of the other group members. In order to do that, you'll notice that in my little test course here, I've already created just a folder called Groups, just a menu item called Groups where we can click on. And I do have one group out there, but let's just say I want to add another group of students to a second group. So in order to do that, I go to my tools area and I go down to groups. I could also do this from the course tools area as well, but I'm just going to do it from here, tools, and I'm going to just create a new group. To select a group type, I'm going to choose the manual enroll group because I want to be able to choose which members I would like in that particular group. So I'm going to choose manual enroll group, and I'm going to hit go. And I'm going to call the group something. So in this case, I'll just call it sample group 2. Okay, my second group. I could describe it as well, but it's not necessary to do that. In addition to, when you create a new group, you can also choose what tools they have available to them. In this case, I'm just going to let them have all the tools that are available in Blackboard, including their own discussion board, file exchange, email, and so on, so they can communicate and collaborate with each other. Then I just want to go down here and add users to the group. So once I click on the Add Users button, you'll see that it gives me the list of my students. Now, again, I've already created a sample group in this particular course using these 3 students. So I'm going to choose these following 3 students, student 103, 104, and 105, to make up my second group. So I choose them and I click Submit. And now I'll have those members in that group. All I have to do now is click Submit, and I'm going to choose that group to add. There. Now you can see that I have sample group 2 consisting of students 103, 104, and 105. Okay, so the next step is going to be to create an assignment then that I will choose a setting which will allow a group submission. So a designated member of that group will be able to submit on behalf of the rest of the group members. And I can assign one grade which will affect them all. So I go to my assignments area in my course. And I'm going to go ahead and just create a new group assignment just so you can see how it's done. So I'm going up to assessments and I'm choosing assignment. And just call this another group assignment. You probably have a more clever name to call it that, along with some instructions as far as what you want the group to do. You can also attach a file with more detailed instructions or articles or whatever it is that you want them to use as a resource to do the assignment. I'll also have to make sure that I award it how many points I'm going to award for that assignment, 100 points here. Now this is where it gets really tricky. I'm going to go down to Submission Details, and instead of an individual submission, I'm going to choose Group Submission. And I'm going to choose the group, how this group will submit their work. Okay, now I could also do both groups if all the groups that I have are going to be submitting work on behalf of their group. I can also choose the number of attempts in which the particular designated group member will be able to submit on behalf of the group, and I can also choose the Safe Assign plagiarism checker as well if I choose to. I'm going to leave it alone for now, simply because this is just a demonstration. And then, of course, at the end, I can click Submit. Now I have another assignment out there. Now this is a group assignment, which means that one person will be able to submit on behalf of the group. So I'm going to log out now, and I'm going to log back in as student 103, and let me show you how it's done. So I'm going to log in now as student 103. Remember, that person is in group 2. I'm logged in as student 103, so I'm going to go out here to my sample course, go to my assignments area, and let's just say I'm able to turn in my assignment now, so I'm going to click on this assignment. I'm going to go ahead and browse my computer and locate an assignment that I could submit. Somewhere out here I've got a Word file I could utilize. Okay, there we go. The history of hot air ballooning. I'm going to choose that one. Okay, so it's given me the details as far as when I'm submitting it. I could also, as a student, I could okay, and then click submit. Now, it's going to tell me work is being submitted for the entire group. Continue. I'm going to say yes. Okay, and now just like a student would see it, I can see my paper will come here. My preview will appear here, as well as in my grade center. I'll see that something has been submitted. Now, this was student 103 submitting. If you'll remember, student 104 and student 105 were also members of this group. So let's just look and see what it looks like on their end as well. So I'm going to log out of student 103. I'm going to go back in as student 105 this time. Choose the course that we're in here. And I'm going to go out to my grades. And you will see then that something has been submitted for the other group assignment that we put out there. Okay. I can also go out to the assignments, click on another group assignment, and I can also then preview what student 103 has turned in. Okay, so pretty cool, huh? So you assign it a grade, and it reflects this grade for all the students in the class, or all the students in that particular group, and your work is done. So anyway, I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and be sure and contact me if you have any questions. Thank you.